inspiration claim, but for that Leo fell into the four column, you get nothing now. Um, you blew it. You blew it. But in all seriousness, so you guys weren't here for a lot of part. So essentially, you guys, for the next 2 months, are located at the Ezio residence. The Ezios live on a massive estate, large enough to house several houses, as well as acres and acres of land that is used for the family winery business. You guys have been given an entire guest house, which consists of 7 rooms, uh, 4 bathrooms, a large, expansive kitchen, and an office space, as well as a central room with a fireplace, and a back porch and a front porch. Um, it's pretty lavish living. It's a step up from your Pentagon suite, your fucking your penthouse suite, at Crest Hill. So this is pretty rich living, even for the richest among you. Um, as for everything else, you guys have free reign to do whatever you want in the next 2 months. Saren said that she doesn't quite need your guys' help until like late January, early February, and it's currently, let's see. Sorry, my brain is loading real hard. It is currently November, like mid-November. If Discord ever uploads, it's November 19th. So you guys don't have to go back until late, January, so you have lots of time. There are 2 channels that I will direct your guys' attention to. The first one is stats for NPCs. I know remembering NPCs can be difficult, so I kind of put them all into one place. I'll add as you guys meet more people. Um, so if there's an NPC that you find a particular interest in, their little bio, if they have one, will update over the course of over 2 months. And I will just be very straightforward with you guys. Most NPCs have their own small quest that you can do associated with them if you choose or have an interest in them. Um, and if they don't and you really like them, I'll make one up. So it's a little bit more of an open-ended kind of you pick what you guys want to do for the next 2 months. You can learn a skill, you can learn whatever. The other channel I'll redirect your attention to is Stathsford Places. Just like NPCs, Stathsford is a pretty big, it's a pretty big place. It has an upper portion, which you guys would have seen on your way here. The upper portion is where the Ezio Villa is. It's where most of the rich folk, business owning folk live. And then there is the Reef, which is the nickname for Lower Statsford, where sort of the less fortunate reside. Not necessarily poor, but it's where you get your lower middle class to those in poverty live in Lower Statsford, or as they call it, the Reef, because many of them consider it to be a separate town, just from how stark it is. Similar to New Crest Hill, but lacks the cohesion that New Crest Hill has. So if you don't know where to go, Statsford Places is a good place to start if there's anything that you think your character might be interested in. There are NPCs. There are NPCs in every spot, and if you're on the Ezio residence, it actually says where you can find each person in the Ezio family if you're interested in talking to them more. And as you guys go to places throughout town, I'll update it with what NPCs are in each place. If you want to just go to a spot and find a certain NPC. So with that, um, Vero, you were going to the Stathsford Arcanium with Mateo. The Stathsford Arcanium is a massive library that uh, houses a lot of the Mage's Circle's arcane knowledge. Does anyone want to go with them?
Vero for sure would have told everyone about it. Vero's like, so there's the Stratford Arcade, I'm gonna go, and then just like like rambled on for like 10 minutes about how like all the nerd shit that's in there.
I'll check it out. I'll go. Cinder was. Sudoku, if everyone else is going.
Oh my god! Exciting.
All right. I know Fiora didn't want to go, so we have at the Arcanium, we have Vero, Barry, Iris, um, brains loading real hard. Vero, Theory, Iris, Cinder, NPC, Mateo, and then what's Icky thinking of doing? Icky has a lot of options in front of her. The villa itself is very massive. There's also a neighboring wood called the Willowing Wood.
Yeah, I'm looking through the places.
No, you're good. Do you want to come back to you?
Is there dead ass Buffalo Wild Wing? Like,
There is yes, there is. Yes.
and in regards to the salt and pepper joint, does it have a jukebox?
Salt and pepper joint. No, but they do have a bar, like a bard band that works there, and they take requests.
Um, honestly, Icky needs to like relearn how to um play a banjo. We got Icky another banjo, right?
Mm-hmm. You're good.
Um, Icky need
And I won't charge you for this stuff, so you're good.
okay, but anyway, Icky needs to re-practice her banjo skills, considering that she now has wooden claws instead of human fingers. Uh, I think if there's a, you said there was a wooded area, right?
There's a neighboring a neighboring woods called the Willowing Woods. It's a pretty secluded, like woodsy area, it's a forest.
I think Icky's gonna go hang out in the woods and mess around with stuff.
Perfect.
Practice walking on 2 feet, that sort of thing.
Okay, so you go do that. So we have at the Willowing Woods, we have Icky, and then Fiorva is out doing something. So we'll start with actually the Willowing Woods. So Icky, you go out to the Willowing Woods. It's you don't need to roll insight for this. You kind of know. So the Willowing Woods used to be this really expansive forest. It used to take up about half of the country. Way back before a lot of people were settled here, but over the course of several 100,000 years, um, humanity and the sort of mortals have inched away at the woods, and all that's left is a small sort of sliver that lines alongside Stathsford and kind of separates Stathsford from Lando, and then it stretches out to the other to the shore. So um, there are like signs of disturbances here. But otherwise, like if you go far enough, eventually the woods begins to be relatively left undisturbed with only like little bits of pollution, like people's garbage from picnicking out here and stuff like that. So like, what are you looking? You looking for a secluded spot? You're looking for like a specific rock or anything of the sort?
Um, Icky really just needs to figure out how to be a dryad instead of a human. So she's like wandering around, tasting dirt, picking up trash, that sort of thing. Tasting dirt, good lord.
Okay.
So, is there anything like particularly bad going? Not bad, but like weird going on in the woods? Any like Cause
make a
like,
perception check.
oh, oops. My internet is so slow. It's a fucking 2. Uh, so +4 is a 6. I got a 6
Okay.
on perception.
All right. You'd love to see it. With a 6, no, a lot of this looks like woods. This isn't like you didn't grow up here, and while you've heard of these woods, you're not exactly familiar with, um, the inner workings of this. You are a dryad, but you get the sense that, you're more at home in your mother's wood than you are here. That your mother maybe doesn't have as much control over this space as she does over the redwoods. So you're not really able to discern as of right now anything particularly wrong or that sticks out where you are. Um, you do hear though in the kind of in a little farther in, you hear some very faint like humming, like um like a person humming a very kind of sweet, a very sweet short song. And when they
Um,
hum, you hear like a bird kind of tweets in response, and then they hum back, and it's gonna be this back and forth between this person and this bird.
they're saying to each other. I think Icky will head towards that, but carefully. Do I need to make like a dexterity?
If you
Not
want to be
dexterity.
like hidden, this would be a stealth check.
Okay. Um. Yeah, I'll do stealth just to see if I'm particularly quiet. 21.
21. Okay. 21, you are you sort of you can avoid the twigs and the fucking leaves, and you sort of it's fall time too, so lots of leaves on the ground, but you are just as light as a feather, just carefully maneuvering these woods. But eventually you reach an area that has sort of these two mossy logs that are stacked one on top of the other, and um if it they kind of form almost like a like a crisscross. And at the end of one of the logs, you see a young man, um, very sort of tan skin with white hair that at the ends, so like little wispy bits of black at the ends of his hair, almost like reverse frosted tips. Uh, he is wearing this thick, um, heavy sort of wintry garb. It looks like a coat with an overcoat over that, and then this very fuzzy big white hoodie. Um, these pants that are sort of baggy and are tucked into these his two really thick boots that seem to be made of like animal hide, very like homemade. Um, Very much like this outfit seems like it was handcrafted, and not sort of that store lacks sort of that store bought finished quality to it. But he's currently sat on these rocks. He has a kind of a bundle of flowers in his hair, and right, you see he has his hand out, and there's like a little songbird rested on his fingers, and it's sort of like this beautiful cerulean blue with with like these wonderful um white markings that stretch from like the eyes down the back and around the wing. He says, and then the bird tweets back at him, and it's just sort of back and forth. I'll send a picture. Yeah, he does not notice you.
Bird.
What was that?
my oh, it's I said this, so it's just some hot guy in the woods with a bird. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
uh, Icky, um, like I don't want to interrupt them, but like it's rude to just show up and sit down and like watch. It would be weirder if I stared, I feel like. Um can I ask the audience, guys, what do you think I should do? Should I like just should Icky just sit and stare, or should she be incredibly
Introduce
blunt
yourself.
and
Just fucking phone a friend.
Introduce yourself.
I'm phoning it
My answer is Abraham Lincoln.
Introduce yourself and make a new friend.
should I well, yeah, should I say hi or should I wait for him to notice me?
You should go say hi.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's pretty.
Okay,
Say hi.
okay, yeah, yeah. Let's fuck it. Let's see if I can bring little. I want to see if I can make Vero freak out. Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Oh, what do you say to him?
I walk up closer to him and I just quietly say hi, hello. Not in like a rude way to like interrupt his bird singing. I feel like that would be rude. Um, yeah, Icky
Um,
says hello.
the bird kind of hops in his hand. He goes, "Oh, what's wrong, little buddy?" And he looks over at you, um, as you're saying hi, and he goes, "Oh, hello there. It's a wonderful day out in the wood, isn't it?"
Um, yes. Um, I heard you singing from pretty far away. It was lovely. I was actually coming out here to see if I could practice with my instruments, if that would be all right.
Oh, of course. I don't own this wood. It's for everybody. Feel free to do whatever you wish. I'm sure the birds would enjoy your song. And
Cool.
he kind of
Thank you.
scratches the little bird, and he goes,
Mm,
"Isn't isn't that right, Sprinkles?" And then the little bird kind of hops around and goes, "Beep, beep, beep, beep."
Icky greets the bird like, hello, it's lovely to meet you. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Um, I'm Icky. It's nice to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you too, Ricky. I'm Silk Song.
Yeah.
So typed offering and taking notes.
His name, like, hold on, Silk Song? Like, he's like some sort of like, is he moth based or spider based? Right. Hope he's,
He looks like a half elf.
I hope he's
I
noticed.
will. Uh, um, I mean, as you get close to his clothes seem to have a little bit of like a slight sheen to them. Not everywhere. It's sort of like fur mixed in with this very smooth uh fabric. But other than that, you don't see any like a spider iconography or anything of the sort.
God, I didn't have any banjo music. queued up for this. I was gonna be playing. Shit. He was singing such soft music earlier, but like it's a fucking banjo.
And
Oh, I've heard plenty of banjos in my lifetime. They can play very, very wonderful songs. You just have to sort of play it right. Here, I can. Do you know how to play, or?
No, I was talking to myself. I'm trying to find the fucking.
God, relatable. Oh, Steve. Also, you're finding it.
Can I get shit? Can I get Fred boat in here? How do I?
I have him in here. It's semicolon play. Is the jelly good?
Shit, that did not work.
I can put it on real quick. Which one?
Okay, thank you.
You're good. That's first one.
Yep.
And despite your sort of a new body, you're able to. I would say like you're able to kind of. It's just a little. It takes a couple tries. Silk kind of helps you out with some of your hand positioning. Um, but you kind of get into the groove of it again, bit by bit. You see Sprinkle, the little bird, starts kind of hopping around to the beat of your banjo. And Silk Song kind of claps along. Oh yeah, Sprinkle.
Yes,
Get it, I get it. um I will say, make an insight check, Icky.
Oh Jesus. 13.
13. With 13, I'll tell. With the 13, I'll tell you this much. Um, he doesn't seem like particularly surprised to see a dryad. When you got to town, like you got a lot of very strange looks. People have never seen a dryad before. A lot of people aren't attuned with nature anymore. Not in this side of town. So like it's a very like new experience, but he doesn't seem like shocked. Maybe a little bit like oh, but nothing like he's not nearly as like surprised or taken aback by your new form as many others have been. And you get the sense that he's might have seen um like this is familiar territory for him. This bench is really good. But that's it.
So like obviously, thank you Zoe for the like the main reason that I want Aki to go out into the woods and practice is because she has an entirely new body, but like she's a barbarian bard. So like, she's like, now that she's gotten the hang of playing again. She's started to get up and dance along with the music that she's playing, trying to make sure that she gets her footing right. She's not gonna cast like Earthshake or Cure Wounds like she usually does, but um, yeah. So she's like practicing dancing and making sure that she knows what she's doing. She's dancing with the little bird. She's dancing with Sprinkles. Um,
Yeah. Silksong doesn't get up to dance. He does kind of move along in his seat though. At some point, he while you're dancing, he goes, um, apologies if this is sort of out of hand. I was curious though. Are you from Redwood by any chance?
yes, that is my home. I grew up there with my mother.
It's a very lovely wood. I've only been there about twice. I don't get to travel very often anymore. The fare's a little higher than I can quite afford at this time. But I could smell the wood on you. It's lovely. It's lovely to see it around here. But that was all. Hopefully that doesn't sound too strange.
No, that was very flattering, actually. Um, I've been recently reincarnated. I used
Oh.
to be a human, so I've been trying to figure out how to be icky again, even kind of woody. But thank you. I think I'm a redwood willow based dryad. Um,
Hmm.
my mother's a redwood oak.
Oh. Okay. Well, I must say, being reborn or whatever, no, whatever he said, being reborn or such a into a dryad is truly a gift from the gods. So truly, you are of divine lineage. That's wonderful to see. You don't see, at least not in my side of the woods, if you can call it that. I don't quite see many um people very particularly devoted to the forest. So uh, uh, this is my second time seeing a dryad. So I, uh, I I don't know where I was going with this. Forgive me. Uh, it was just I was not expecting another person in here today. That's a good thing.
I'm not used to finding anyone.
Arthur, you died. Arthur perished. F.
Oh no.
Reached what? Woo! Okay. While Arthur's computer is restarting, do you want to put a quick? I don't know if you can hear me. Do you want to put a quick pin in that while your computer restarts, are you good?
No, I'm back. I don't know what's
Okay,
wrong. I'll just
it's
use
okay.
my phone like a phone.
Okay, I'll make
It's like
um.
um I won't be able to make any rolls, but
You're fine.
fucking
Don't worry
pe-
about it.
fucking piece of shit. Um
We gotta get an Arthur computer fund going.
so was at I'm not used to finding good people in the woods, right? Um, so it's nice to see someone who is a good person and not, a cultist or a man bat or some poor, very ill. It's been a rough year.
I can
Um,
imagine. Are you part of a tribe or are you alone? Or
um, I've been traveling with a group of friends, but in regards to tribe or family, it's really it's it's just my mother and her parents and siblings. I'm the youngest of the group. I did get to meet my grandfather, though. That was very nice. It was when I was dead, but it was a thing that happened, and it was nice. I like my grandfather. Um,
your grandfather sounds lovely. Uh,
uh,
I I was just I was curious. I am descended from a tribe, the the Arrows of Artemis. Um, it's a very very old tribe. There's very few of us left, unfortunately. Um, I was wondering. I was curious because I live with some of my other tribe mates in Zarif, and if you were interested, I'm sure they would love to meet you if you were looking for some companionship.
um, that would be that would be nice to to talk to someone who understands the world in a similar way that I do. Not that my friends aren't. They're very good. Um, but a lot of them are from um Booland or some of them are rich, which isn't like a bad thing. It he's too he is a non-threatening rich person. I will say that. He's a bit too flamboyant to be intimidating. um, but that would be nice. Thank you for that. It would be
Certainly. I presume you're not too familiar with the town, neighboring town.
um my yeah, we're here. We came here recently. Um, I would be delighted if you could show me where we could meet again. Um,
Uh, would you like to go now or tomorrow or?
all of my friends are at the what the fuck is it called, Leo?
The Arcanium.
All of my friends have gone to the Arcanium. I didn't really catch why, but now would be good.
Oh,
I
let's
really just
go
came
there
out
now.
here to practice moving in a body again.
Oh, I have a friend who has lived many lives. Perhaps he can help you.
Um, that would be lovely. Thank you.
Of course.
Um,
Sprinkles is getting a little bit angsty out here, anyways. Sorry, antsy out here, anyways. and you see Sprinkles is like kind of like jumping around, and Silk Song grabs Sprinkles very gently and goes, "You can hang out in the Feywild while I travel, okay?" And he snaps his fingers, and Sprinkles poofs away, and he goes, "All right, let's get going." And
Cool.
yeah, he'll bring you on to Zarif. And while you're doing that, um, he's a very quiet person. He walks very kind of walks a little slow. You do notice, and I won't make you roll perception for this, but he has a little bit of a limp. Not too bad, but still a little bit of a limp. But yeah, so you guys will head off to Zarif. In the meantime, we jump over to the Arcanium. Clay is dead, so that is sad. Um, but that's fine. Uh, so at the Arcanium. Um, the Arcanium is massive, a little bit smaller than the Soulstone Archives. The Soulstone Archives is a huge building. Let me play some play. What's a good song? Shut the fuck up! Don't want to kill you, Zoe. What's a good song to play for a library? No, I'm not playing Dear Maria.
I should play Dear Maria.
Dear Maria. Is this what the librarian listens to?
Perish, you will die in 7 days.
Can't wait to hear this librarian's Fall Out Boy playlist. And Evanescence.
Play Welcome to the Black Parade.
Um, the Stathsford Arcanium is a architectural marvel. As Leonard tries to find his as Leonard tries to find his description real quick. Is anyone doing anything before you guys get there?
Um, it's up by the Sundown Market.
We're just gonna pass by.
Pass by and Cinder's gone.
Oh my god! Cinda!
As Leo forgets where he put his fucking thing. Hold on. God. Today it gets better and better. Give Leo like a millisecond.
All good.
Leo, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 floors to
Oh
the
my
Arcanium.
god!
4 of them are underground. You know this, Vero. So there's 4 floors that you guys can see that are above surface, and then 4 that are underground. But as you enter, this music fucking sucks. I'm gonna put on some better music. Hey Zoe, not Zoe. Hey, you want to be in charge of music duty?
Sure. Let's see. Plan for this spot.
I got your picture.
Come on with you, dear Maria.
There's a story at the bottom of this bottle.
Leo.
Is massive. There is a front desk that seems to be made of what looks like what can only be described as like bits of intertwining coral, kind of. It's like this coral material that intertwines itself and then creates this extravagant front desk. And embedded into the rug is this beautiful portrait of an owl, and the wings of the owl spread out throughout the entire first floor. And it kind of follows the lines of all the bookshelves. And the bookshelves are about 3 tiers. Sorry, there are about 5 tiers along the walls, as well as some in the next room over, several desks, um, and several chairs, spots to sit. This is like a kind of a lounge area. You get the sense that the more robust literature is on the upper floors. But Mateo, his eye is sparkling, just absolutely, absolutely amazed.
Vero is the exact same way. She's like so excited. The whole time that like everybody's been walking together, she's been like, and then I think on the on the fourth floor there are like some things that you can like borrow for a little bit, not the books, but like actual magic items. I think I don't know. I've never been here. Just like rambling on and on.
Mateo's just like, yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure that you can borrow most of the books, but then the bottom floors is what you really want to look out for.
Oh,
And it's not raining. It's not raining.
devastating.
Play. Hold on. Um, but yeah, and at this front desk, you see this older woman, human woman, very, very wrinkly skin, sort of, filling out some paperwork at the front desk. And she goes, "How can I help you?"
Hello. We were just wondering. We just wanted to have a little look around, if that's all right.
Certainly.
Cool.
All right, here I found the song.
Um, is Cinder with us?
Yeah, Cinder.
Cool. No, I just
Oh.
wanted to be sure.
Mhm.
Vera will like turn to you guys and be like, Cinder, Iris, is there anything in particular you want to look for that we could ask this woman? Um, like specifically? Oh, fuck.
There we go.
Um, might there be any books on the spirits that came out of Pandora's box?
If you're looking for our religious section, on the second floor, on section B, we have quite an expansive religious lore, legends, and then if you want the research, looking for research about questions regarding religion, that'll be on floor 3, section C. The entirety of floor 3 is dedicated to research.
Alright, thank you so much.
Ooh, that's cool.
You're very welcome. Oh, pretty. If you encounter a small goblin while you're up there, please do not mind him. She is very bitter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's okay.
She's very what?
Very bitter.
About? Can we ask what about?
Who knows at this point?
Lovely. Cinder, is there anything in particular?
I only mentioned because we've gotten some complaints recently.
Oh. Okay, sure.
We cannot fire her.
Why?
Osirok's hiring. We cannot fire those he puts in charge.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
But never mind that. Just please forgive our service. We are doing our best to remedy the issue. Have fun and enjoy your time, and please be quiet.
Before we go, Vero like drops down to a whisper. It's like, do you?
Oh, we're fine. This first floor is designed for conversation, and it's other floors that are um restricted quiet zones.
Oh, okay, cool. In that case, do you have any books on dark magic, like hemomancy or like umbraturgy or like anything like that?
Magics. I believe we have some theorized theories on that in the third floor. I'm not quite sure if we have a dedicated section to it. I kind of doubt we do. Perhaps you may be better off asking one of our shelvers.
Shelver, sure, sure, thank you.
They're scattered about the library. We can find one on each floor, most likely.
Lovely, thank you. Nudges Cinder. Just kidding, Cinder died.
We nudge you back.
Oh, Cinder, is there anything you wanted to look for while we were here?
No.
Cool, then let's go.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know
So where are you
you
guys going? Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
Mateo leans forward and he kind of whispers something to the lady. And she nods and she goes, "Oh, that's probably fourth floor, my darling." And he goes, thank you. Oh man. He goes, don't don't get too crazy, Mateo. And he's like, I won't, not this time, thank you.
What are you doing on the fourth floor? Jesus. I mean, Apollo, whatever.
No, the last time I was here, I did not realize it, but I stayed for 16 hours. The librarians are wondering if I had died.
Oh no. Yeah, we'll be sure to find you when we leave, so you don't spend as long here.
No, my thing is minimal. I will travel with you guys.
Oh, are you sure? What are you looking for?
I was looking for uh my fucking a specific book from Osirok, his autobiography.
Ooh. Okay, cool. We'll see if we find that. And we're off.
Yeah. So where are you guys going first? Second floor, third floor, fourth floor?
Iris's thing was on the third floor, right?
I'm on the second floor. If you wanted to see like theories about religion, that's third floor.
Where does Vera will ask where Iris wants to go first?
Um, I kind of wanna look at the second floor first, if that's okay.
Sure, we can go there. I've been needing to look up, see if I can find anything about Hermes, anyways. So that's good.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna see if we could find anything about the big bad guy and also like disappearances and stuff. You know?
Frederick.
Yes. Yeah. Do you want to talk to Elvis later about like why what the and she whispers in very really um do you think I should talk to her about that or
About Frederick?
who's playing drums in the library?
I don't know. Zoe, what did you say? I couldn't hear you.
Sorry, Leo's bullying me.
Leo, stop bullying Zoe.
Oh, you can't. I was whispering. The cocaine.
Sorry.
The drugs.
The
The drugs.
drugs? The
You want some more drugs?
you
No, I
no.
don't want the more drugs.
I have drugs. No, I don't.
Oh God. Um, what happened? You know what I like after the ball and after the that was that big party and then I went back and then and then we went to your office and then I talked to Elvis and Elvis was in the shower so she couldn't really like say anything but like yeah. I don't know. Do you think I should talk to her later or
Sure. I mean, she can just kind of appear for each of us, so I don't think it's. I'm sure you could talk to her later, or even in here, probably.
oh God, okay. Do you think she's gonna think that I was a bad person because I did that?
No. I think I've done a lot worse than you, and she doesn't think I'm that bad. You know?
Oh,
Probably.
doing drugs and talking to someone while they're in the shower is pretty bad. It's like a total
like
violation
nothing,
of the
kid.
person's privacy. I feel so bad.
No, it's fine.
Oh, Elvis probably hates me.
No, she doesn't. It's fine.
Oh,
No, you're fine. You're fine. Come on. Come on. I like coerce Iris into the second floor.
Charlie knows
Had
me.
Iris on the head.
Kill me.
She's not.
Oh
She's
no.
not. I promise. It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
because somebody asked last session, there are no teleportation circles in this library.
Ah,
There's
shit.
absolutely nothing. There's no teleportation magic. Nada, zero, zilch. You
I'm
have to use the stairs.
I'm fucking crying. Thanks, Leo.
Cinder
You're
runs
welcome.
up the stairs ahead of everyone else.
Oh gosh, she's that fucking kid.
She's like waiting at the top of the stairs while everyone's at
Cinder,
the
please
first
don't.
flight still.
Cinder, please don't run in the library.
She runs some more,
Oh my
No.
god.
That's legal.
intentionally louder now.
Oh, they're gonna kick us out.
No, they won't kick us out. They won't kick us out. It's fine. Come on, let's see if we can find your Pandora's box books.
It's so scary.
And I'll mention the library is like this first floor is pretty full. Like kind of muted talking, but like still like a very full, vibrant space. As you guys go to the second floor, you guys see that there is not a single person on the second floor. Like nobody there except for like one person. This like half orc man sort of very peacefully kind of reshelving not even reshelving, just sitting and like reading by
God.
himself.
But I was like,
That's it. It is empty.
is there
Cinder's waiting by the bookshelves for all of you.
is there like a thing on the wall that says like what's on each floor? Like is it
Yeah. So first things first, the second floor is Leonardo is fucking clinically stupid and has no brain cells.
Leo.
The second floor is just really pretty, like blue color, different from like the green sort of earthy tones of the first floor. This like beautiful, like nice, midnight blue, with like white, kind of lining on the wall. You do find like a little poster on the wall says, second floor is religious texts, tomes, scrolls. So a lot of this is old kind of divination, and there's no one here. There is a small section up here as well about old tribes, and just history about what seems to be stuff related to the gods or to the old tribes that worship those gods. A lot of like very, very old history and old magics. But you do recognize some of this terminology from Saren's field of study, which Asarag explained.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nobody here.
Jesus. I'm fuck. I have to come up with a Huh? That's bizarre. Alright. Hello, Cinder.
You guys took forever.
We don't wa- you run very quickly.
Now you guys just walk really slowly.
We're going upstairs. You go like 3 at a time. It's insane.
I found it pretty easy to do.
All right. You can also can't you like climb up buildings?
Can't you?
Now. All right. Can we start looking for Iris's thing? Or Cinder, why don't you help Iris, and I'll see if I can find some other stuff.
Looking for something about a girl named Pandora?
I think Iris.
Yeah, so, I think I know this, right? Like, Moros, the spirit came out of Pandora's box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I relay that information to Cinder, and, also looking for anything about, like, who's disappearing or going missing, or any errors between gods, or any kidnapping that's happened between gods, and kind of stuff like that. Yeah, really just anything
Okay.
that's the whole situation.
Sure.
Do you think Pandora was hot?
Oh my god.
She just casually flipping through books.
I wouldn't doubt it, right? Because she was created to be someone's wife, so like if they could sculpt her, I don't see a reason for it, right?
I mean, I suppose. We can consult the ancient text to see if Pandora was hot.
Oh, ancient text.
We start looking through the books.
Specifically for Pandora's hot.
Yeah.
I can look specifically for the disappearing god stuff if you'd like.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. Thank you.
Sure. And then you
Um,
get the yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're
Uh,
good. You're good.
I'll just like comb through the books for anything about like the spirits and stuff, and like kidnappings between gods, or like wars between gods and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Stuff of that
Okay.
nature.
Everyone's looking for a book, and I get an investigation check. I'll do one for Mateo because he'll help you guys look.
Yeah.
Mateo will help one of you guys look, so he'll help Vero look for what Vero's looking for. So Vero,
Not-
you make yours with advantage.
Are you
Everyone else make investigation checks.
are you sure you don't want
And
to help
Moonshine
Cinder?
gives me advantage.
What was that?
I said, can Moonshine give me advantage?
No, fuck you.
Mateo,
Can
why
marbles
don't
give me advantage?
Awesome can help look for the book.
Mateo, why don't you help Cinder? My investigation's great.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Sorry.
Does marbles give me advantage?
Mateo will help you look out for a book. Senator, marbles cannot give you advantage. Marbles is not a familiar.
God damn it.
Marbles is just a bird.
26.
Mhm.
That's an 18.
Okay.
23?
Okay. We'll start with the highest. So, you got 26. What are we looking for?
I was looking for Zoe, did Iris want Vero to look for the disappearing god stuff, or like gods like going missing or like not being able to be contacted?
That would be nice.
Sure, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Yeah.
for anything about like gods like suddenly being like unable to be contacted or like not there, kind of.
Sure. Looking around, there instances of gods. Gods are able to be trapped. They're able to be stuck. I mean, the most obvious example are like the Titans, which are literally bound to the under, like the depths of Hades, um, in deep in the earth, right? There's also minor cases of gods being trapped, like for example, when Hephaestus um found Ares and Aphrodite having sex, uh and caught them, or when Thanatos got handcuffed like a dumb idiot. Um so that, like, gods can get trapped, and gods can, and when that happens, if a god is not present to physically do their job, um they don't do their job. Gods are not omnipotent, they have to physically do their work. So if they're unable to do that, then they don't. um as for gods not being able to be contacted, most of the time, if a god's not contacting you, they just don't want to talk to you. From what a lot of these records indicate, or they think you're not worthy, or they think you're not ready. A lot of victim blaming going on here. But in all seriousness, yeah, just that's kind of like the gist of what you find. I will say you also find that um there are bigger cases of gods being bound, like for example the ancient deities, Moros, which is only referenced by name a very small handful of times in this text, was bound by all of the gods, um in a uh it was a two-step process where they somehow bound him, although that process has been lost to time. um they bound him, and then they essentially erased him from the public conscious. These bookshelves are pretty big, by the way. They're pretty large. They go up like about like 5 6 shelves. Like there's ladders and stuff. They're the big old ones. There's ladders in that you can climb on. Um. So yeah, that's what you find about like gods, like not being able to talk, being bound, etc. Um. Cinder, roll me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Okay. Oh, that's a nat one.
Oh,
While you guys are reading your books, I will get to that in a second. Iris,
Yes.
what were you looking for?
If I was doing the like disappearing gods and stuff, I think I'm gonna like uh try and see if they're like just stuff on Pandora and Pandora's box and kind of like God Wars, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, God Wars is a lot of stuff. The gods were at odds with each other very often. A lot of them are very petty, um, and not really worth mentioning. But there is like there are disputes about gods and their worshippers. Gods fighting for the worship of people because people help when people worship a god. It helps them legitimize themselves. Um, but in any case, uh, yeah. So that's easy enough to find. As for Pandora's box, the legend is pretty much verbatim as it is in kind of, so she was given this box. She had this irresistible urge to opened it, let out all the terrible spirits into the world. um but the good thing is uh prior to that, Moros had ruled the world, is what the book says. That Moros had laid claim to the mortals and had been their driving instinct. And when Pandora opened the box, it released Moros more bad spirits into the world, but then it released the spirit of Elpis, who was sort of like this little gold nugget, um, misplaced even into this box and released. And when Elpis was brought to this world, there was a clash between Elpis and Moros that went on for a very, very long time. A good chunk of I guess humanity, for lack of a better term. Um, and at this point, the gods decided that Moros needed to go and Elpis could stay. The gods got together. They bound Moros, and it's during this that Prometheus is able to steal fire. Sorry, prior to that, I'm so sorry, I got that wrong. Um, that whole thing happened. Blah 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 blah. Prometheus stole the fire from the gods. That kickstarted Pandora's box. Pandora's box. Um, I'm gonna fucking start over. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm very tired. Prometheus. Prometheus steals fire from gods because the gods are busy trying to get rid of Moros. He's laid waste to humanity. He has reigned for a millennium, since the beginning of time, even. Um, and the gods are like, we don't want you anymore. Goodbye. They're busy doing that, so Prometheus steals the fire. As punishment for stealing the fire, not only does he get his punishment of the liver thing, also Pandora's box happens. Um, sort of like a big old fuck you to Prometheus, right? This guy got fucked pretty bad by the gods. In that box, though, were all these evil spirits. Kind of divided Moros' job into these little separate spirits, because originally Moros was running everything. He was like the god of despair. He was like reason for everything going on bad in the world. All these spirits kind of did his job, but like in little manageable nuggets. And Elpis was like a gold nugget in this fucking big vat of shit. And she ended up being hope and love and light for these people. And spirits are different from gods because spirits interact with humans on a day-to-day basis. They are invoked, they are invited, they are shunned away. They are on the material plane much more often than gods are, even though gods are on the material plane pretty fucking often, having tons of sex and everything. But yeah, does that make any sense?
Yes, yes, it does. Thank you.
Cool, yeah. So that's that info dump of the day. Cinder, before you wreck shit with your dad, what were you doing?
We were looking for Pandora information.
You got a lot of the same stuff that Iris does. Nothing particularly new. You do climb up because you do see like a really interesting book that kind of catches your eye. You climb up, and as you do, you end up pressing. These bookshelves are very, very old, and even though like they were designed to be sturdy, it's been a while, and these shelves in this particular section aren't particularly well maintained. So you put your foot down on one of the shelves, and it cracks, and the rest of you guys just hear like it sounds like a boulder's worth of books just fall to the floor, and you see the half orc guy who is just sitting down like enjoying like his book and reading, looks up and goes, huh, oh fuck, oh shit, oh bloody hell. And sorry, Cinder, but Taylor just fucking bolts. He leaves you there.
Oh, Cinder's bolting too.
You're faster than Mateo, I think. But Mateo's just fucking books it, and you just see this half orc. This half orc is just like mortified as this entire shelf of books falls to the ground in this big old pile of crumpled paper and dust. And you just see this dude just starts crying.
Oh my god!
Tail fucking flicks his head. I'm gonna have Tail make a self check real quick.
No!
Wow, he's looking out of there. That's 20.
She.
Not his papa's jeans. He fucking hides. Cinder, are you with Mateo, Cinder?
Yeah.
He goes, "What the fuck was that for?"
I wanted the book from the top shelf.
Oh my god, there's a fucking letter.
Who uses ladders?
Oh my god. How are you not dead yet? Just beyond me.
Well, because they brought me back.
He fucking walks away from you.
Yeah.
After you guys found the religious war, anything else?
Um, can I find any books specifically on Hermes?
Make an investigation check.
Tick-a-tick-doo. Shit, that's even better. 27. Only one better.
27. You find a couple of books about Hermes' job. He's a messenger god. You find a book about Hermes, like how he was born, some of his first like little tricks and stuff, like a lot of the tricks he put in the gods, the public ones. There is one that is mentioned about the most recent trick you can find from Hermes on here. One of the most recent is about a time he was at a ball, and laced Zeus's drink with rotten eye, which is a Feywild sort of concoction that causes explosive diarrhea. Uh, and in the book's words, it says diarrhea is so painful it results in the destruction of internal organs.
That's kind of funny.
And it is rumored to kill mortals just from consumption. There's records of trickster fae using this to fuck over people who don't live up their end of the deal. Bunch of some unseelie fae. So yeah, there's that.
Cool. I'm gonna take the book and then go show it to Cinder. And be like, Cinder, look! The tricks in the history books. Apparently makes you shit your brains out. But this is Zeus, so he's fine. So he's fine. Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, Iris!
What makes you what?
Oh, no! It's fine. It's fine. I don't know if,
It's a deadly laxative.
I don't know if we ever told you.
Oh my god!
We we had a little thing with Hermes where he was like, "Oh, help me do this," and we were like, "Okay," and basically we had to lace Zeus's drink with something, because he's Zeus and he's awful. So, yeah, I hold up the book and show her. Like, apparently it's like this really powerful, like, laxative or something that makes you shit your brains out.
When Pharaoh says that Zeus is horrible, Iris does like the Greek pantheon equivalent of like the Catholic cross.
Iris, no, no,
I don't want to get smoked today.
you're not. I will. I will.
If any of us were gonna get smoked, it would have been Pharaoh.
Wow. Okay.
Doesn't happen either.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna get smited. I'm fine.
Well, you're the one who led Zeus on and gave him blue balls. So.
Stop. Yo, stop talking.
Neither do I know what blue balls are.
This is vital.
Well, you?
Blue? What?
Sorry, I made it. I said no to Iris.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that an expression?
Cinder, do
Yeah.
not say. Cinder, do not. Cinder, do not. It's
Cinder
not.
will tell her what it means.
No! The whole time I'm trying to be like, shut up.
Oh god.
And what does it mean, Inu?
Let me look it up real quick.
Oh my god, Inu.
I didn't mean to start this. I
You would,
didn't mean to start this. This was
you would
supposed
think,
to be a
It's
fun
a
bit.
condition that can affect people with male genitals. It's not serious, but causes pain and aching in the testicles after having an erection without an orgasm.
it's when you...
It is
Stop!
often accompanied by a bluish hue in the testicles.
Ba- basically, I had to pretend, I had to be like, oh yeah, hello Zeus. Uh, I'll sleep with you. And then I was, at the end, I was like, psych, just kidding. And then I left. So,
Hera, no!
hmm?
Did Hera know?
I highly doubt it. I'd hope
Hera
not.
killed you.
Listen, he didn't even have sex with me. He had sex with some
How
other
are you
tiefling
still
woman.
alive?
Listen, hey, you know what? Maybe Hera should worry about Zeus and not worry about us. Is that mean? Sorry, Hera.
Well, Hera can get away with doing more to us than she can to Zeus.
Iris does the Catholic cross thing again.
Iris, please.
Oh,
You don't.
Dionysus was there. He was fun to hang out with.
Dionysus was there. Hermes was also there. It was nice. It was actually quite pleasant. All things. Oh, we met one of Fielfa's ancestors, which was interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, she slept with Zeus.
Yeah, she slept with Zeus.
oh. Oh no.
No, it's fine. I
Anyway,
She's kind of hot.
of course there would be a few. Okay. Anyways, okay. So I tell them everything that I found on Pandora's box and stuff, and I tell them specifically about the war between Elvis and Moros.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, do you think that's why Elvis is here with us? And because I don't know how she found him, she may have known that this was gonna happen. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm lost. I'm really lost.
Well, it seems like, well, from what you've said, Opus couldn't seal away Moros himself. Like, by herself. She had to get the help from the gods. But I feel like now, since the gods really aren't here, she has to kind of place her bets on any mortals who are willing to help her. Maybe?
I will clarify. The by the time Elpis came around, the gods had already dealt with Moros.
Oh shit. In that case, we're fucked. No, kidding. Um,
So they all came together. They sealed away Moros, and they were so busy doing that that it gave Prometheus an opening to steal fire.
okay. And then Pandora's box happened?
And
After it
then
crashed?
all that shit happened after. They were like, "Fuck you, Prometheus. Fuck humanity. You guys suck."
Damn. Okay. Jeez.
Pandora's box. Only Pandora's.
Cock?
Yeah.
Sorry, Leo. What were you gonna say, Leo?
No, it's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, we're good. Yeah, no, continue the game.
I'm
So, where do you
sorry.
guys want to go to now?
I want to look for hemomancy stuff to see if I can find anything else. Do you mind if we go to the third floor?
Race you up there?
No, I don't want to waste my spell slot going faster than you.
It's too late. She's already running.
Oh my god. I will walk up the stairs with Iris and Mateo. Hey, did you hear that those books fall? It was crazy. What happened?
Taya goes, I don't want to talk about it, and goes upstairs.
Oh,
What
okay.
Mutts had just given out, you know.
Was it?
How old is this place? What? 100 years old?
Oh no, was it you?
Okay, I'm starting
No.
to worry that it was
We're gonna get kicked
Mateo.
out. We're gonna get kicked out. We're gonna. Oh, that poor That poor man was crying.
I did hear
Cinder,
crying.
you made a man cry.
Not the first
No.
time.
No.
it's,
No.
it's very mean, but very funny also. So allowed. Very good. All right, third floor.
All right. On the third floor is the research sector. This one's a little bit more full. Way more people than you saw. Because on the other floor there was 0 people. This floor you see lots of people. They're at tables. This is like a little bit more of a sociable place. The other floor didn't really have that much not a lot of places to sit. But up here is like this is like a place where like scholars are going and they're doing research. You see yeah, several like scholars, people that are interested, amateurs, kind of all taking out books, reading them at these tables. um and you do also see a small goblin woman who is pushing around a cart that is significantly bigger than her, and she's sort of hovering off the ground and pushing it. um and she's kind of putting books away. You see a man gives her a nasty look as she goes by, and she kind of bares her teeth at him, and she has like these like large, like uneven goblin teeth, very jagged and pointy. He's like, oh.
Get his ass.
Other than that, this is the third floor. It is a wonderful floor. There is a center hanging from the ceiling. There's like a mock-up of the solar system that sort of floats around very gently, helped with by magic. It's very, very scenic and beautiful.
Ooh. Do we know about the planets?
Yeah, like some idea. There's theories. You can kind of get an idea of it from planar travel. Actually, a lot of some of Soliana's work touches on planetary systems. She's done so much planar travel. She has she claims she has a very vague idea of how the solar system works. It's sort of like a geocentric model. You know what that is? It's the idea that Earth is at the center, and then there's some planets, and then there's the heavens. It's kind of that outline of the solar system.
Cool. Cool. That lady said that they didn't have a specific place on hemomancy, right?
No, it did. She said that's what she said. Yeah.
Fuck. Can I? Hmm.
Oh, and I will say you recognize the Goblin Woman, Vero. You recognize it, and Matea recognizes it, only with like, a little bit of disdain. To be the ex Major Circle member, Arati, who works um who works at this library, and has been working here since she was 22.
Vero like immediately like grabs Iris's arm, like excited, like oh
What happened?
oh nothing. Sorry.
No, 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 don't be sorry, Dewey. Is everything okay?
No. Everything is great actually. Have you? Wait, no, I forgot. 400 years in the past. Um, here, there's this woman. Uh, her name. What's her full name, Leo? Arati?
She just goes by Arati, Arati.
The-
That's her last name.
Her name's Arati. Arati. Sorry. She used to like work for the Major Circle, but apparently it's like rumored that she like betrayed them or something. Kind of. Not betrayed them, but like. Leo, what does dissenter mean?
The center,
Yeah.
it's someone who goes against popular opinion.
She was a dissenter. Basically, she it was said that she like hated the king, and of course, being in the Major Circle, you can't really hate the king because you're working with him. So apparently, I think Osirok like gave her a job at this Arcadium because like whatever. He's like, oh, I love people that I can argue with. Fuck off, you know. But yeah, it's said that like conspiracy people were like, oh, Arati knew royal secrets and was like, if you don't give me a job at the Stathsford Arcadium, then then like I'll release them or whatever. So they were like, fine. So they let her like work here or whatever. But I don't know, just interesting, you know. That, all I really know about her is what. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Sorry, sorry, that was kind of unfair. I didn't say that. Basically, all I really know about her is like what Thorn told me, but like, fuck that guy, you know. So, just yeah. I mean, she could be nice. Other than that time she growled at that lady in front of us. So, I don't know. Could be neat. You know, I also think she's the only shelfer on this floor, so I will have to go talk to her.
Oh god. Okay. Um, do we need to like prepare for this? Do we need to like rehearse what we're gonna say if she doesn't kill us?
Just go up to the lady.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that a good idea?
I'm just gonna wave her down.
Oh no.
No, it'll be fine. She's just a regular person.
Are you sure?
I think she's like 60. Maybe?
It looks like it's gonna kill us.
No, she's not gonna kill. She's Iris. No, she's not gonna kill. Iris, you've
No,
killed
she could
people.
kill us.
Iris, you've
But
murdered.
like in the name of like heroism.
I like lower my
You know?
voice. I like lower my voice a little bit and like cover my mouth so nobody can read my lips. I'm like, Iris, you stepped on on Skegskald's head like 8 times after he died.
Because he hurt Cinder!
Okay. Alright, let's go get the lady.
What's the difference?
It's not different, I promise you.
It's different!
Iris.
It's so different!
Okay. Beryl loves Iris so much.
Iris loves Iris so much.
Alright, we'll go try and talk to the lady. I'll be like, hello.
As soon as you say hello, she goes, we don't have any more copies of Junie B. Jones, the mystery silver detective. Alright, if you want to check to the first floor, it's not on here. Oh my, oh, hello.
It was like, wow, you're crazy. Hi. You'd like the shovel for this floor, right?
Unfortunately, yes. What can I help you with?
I'm looking for any books that you have on hemomancy.
We got none.
What?
We got none.
You have none? What about Umbra 30?
Zero. Not a zilch. If we did, trust me, I'd know about it.
Is this lady lying to me, Leo?
Make an insight check.
It's my insight. Fuck, I have too many tabs open. Oh, give me a second. My insight is 17 plus 27. 27 total.
She's lying. So 27, you do kind of get the sense that when she says that there's none that's accessible to you.
Are you lying?
If I am, what are you gonna do, big boy?
Woman, but I mean,
I
guess.
don't care.
How do I get
You're gonna
access?
fireball? You're gonna fireball me? What are you gonna do?
No, why would I do that? Oh my goodness.
That's
Don't
crazy.
You're just working. I'm not crazy. Why would you say that?
Because you are.
Stop.
There's something like a crazy person would say.
Well, what would a sane person say? I am crazy?
Maybe. I don't know.
No.
I'm not crazy.
Isn't that what I just said? Wouldn't that also make you crazy?
Cinder
Mm.
laughs. I get it. She's crazy.
Thank you, Cinta. But no, really. How do I get access to those kinds of books? Are those downstairs? Is that what it is?
You could be Rock's mate, and he'll give you all the access you want. That's for sure.
What?
You can be Rock's mate, and he'll give you access. That's for sure.
I don't really want to.
Otherwise,
Oh,
you're
he's
getting
single?
nothing.
How
He's
come?
single. Oh,
Oh, he's
that
so
man
old.
was that man was born single. Um,
Born single and killed.
at this point, Mateo kind of picks up and he goes, "Forgive my uh uh my rudeness, but perhaps you should not be referring to such a grand uh wizard with such disdain, madam." And she goes, "Oh, you have a strong opinions there, little boy." And he sort of is very taken aback and goes, "Apologies, I just, uh, And she's like, "What? Speak it up. Spit it out. You got it.
Miss Arati, please. That's not nice.
Don't
And he
worry,
goes, "No, no,
Mateo. I'm sure Stinky Magic Man can't hear us.
Make a wisdom save here."
Me?
Yes, you.
Fuck! Fuck! It's alright. I'm cool. I'm second. I can
She
do
looks
magic.
straight at you.
Ooh! Okay, if this fails, then I'm gonna die. 25 total?
That does not succeed.
Fuck! That was a 19!
I know.
Devastating.
That just for this spell that just does not succeed. You go to speak, Vero, and nothing comes out of your mouth. You are silenced for the next couple of seconds.
Cinder sees this and laughs her ass off.
Vero's definitely like making the motion to talk, but when she's like, nothing's happening, she's like, what? Like making all these gestures. Can I actually? Does I have to spell magic prepared? Would that work?
Yeah, I mean, you need to be able to speak to dispel magic, I believe.
Damn, got my ass. Got my ass.
I like this lady. She's fun.
But she goes, and he goes, "Well, I just think, if you're bitter that he put you in here." And she's like, "Oh, I'm the bitter one. Is that what you think this is?" And he goes, "Well, you certainly seem like it. I mean, the lady at the front desk made a point to, fucking Marianne, whatever the fuck her name is. No one cares about her opinion. She shit on her husband like 5 times. You don't care about her opinion."
Hey, Mateo, I think we should go. I think we should go talk about something else.
Don't cry.
I'm sorry.
She sniffs you. "You're from 600 years ago. Strange."
What?
Eludes me.
You can tell that by the way she
Anyway.
smells.
Oh, old people smell different.
Am I old?
Well, aren't you like 800 technically?
Vero nods.
God.
Vero nods solemnly.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't feel old. How do you know?
Are you a silver fox, Iris?
I will say, at this point, you can talk again. She just wanted you to shut up at that moment. But she goes. Mateo goes, "I don't know. It sounds like you're upset that you simply do not have the skill that Rock possesses." And this is like surprisingly forward
I was about to say,
for
holy
Mateo, and she goes, "Oh, is that it? Sounds like a big boy, like your inspiration, huh? You 7-year-old." And he goes, "I do not appreciate your tone to me." She goes, "Yeah, I don't appreciate you being within 6 feet of me, and I 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's what, 2 feet? Hmm.
I'm so sorry. We should get out of here. Wait, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I still don't know how you know that about me, but we should go.
Oh, you're not done yet. Oh, you're not done here
Oh,
yet, little time traveler.
oh, how'd
How
you
how do you know? That's quite interesting.
I like
I
this lady.
I invented time. Practically, I know my way around a clock. Little boy, and she looks at Mateo. Look me in the eye and tell me that you think Mr. Osrock is a better wizard than I am. Mateo looks
Don't do it.
her in the
Don't
eye
do it.
and goes, Mr. Osrock has been my inspiration ever since I was a boy, so forgive me for thinking that perhaps he knows what he is doing. And she goes, very well, and hmm, I got my eye on you. And he goes, okay, you're not going to. Sure, all right, with you. You stay here. She points to you, Iris. And you, to you, Vera. And you, Cinder. You, go fuck off. Go check off to my damn library.
We'll be there soon, Mateo.
I. Fine. You know what? I will go do some reading. Hey, I'll be on the fourth floor.
Thank you, Mateo.
Yeah, the fourth floor, yeah, Barbara's up there. Yeah, fuck her. Hey, Mateo.
Fucking crying, dude. Vero has the
Hello?
biggest fucking like, oh my god, this bitch is crazy face right now. But like also like delighted.
Now you. Looks at you, Iris. You are not from here. That intrigues me. Come to my office.
She just kind of like shuffles behind Arati.
Your friends then can come, but if they dare upset me, I will turn them into frogs. So
Be careful.
God,
do it.
Be careful, Cinta. She's gonna turn you to a frog.
I think she'd be more likely to turn you into a frog.
Ah, you know how it is. Sometimes you're a tiefling, sometimes you're a frog. Who knows?
And she walks away.
We follow.
You see, like one of the folks at like the library was like gonna go up and ask her a question, and seeing that she just leaves the cart there, and he's like, "Could I have some help with my book, please?" She goes, "Shut the fuck up, your ass." How about that, huh?
Iris is just whispering, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry!
Vero's having the fucking time of her life.
Eventually, you guys get to a room. I'm gonna pull a picture up of this. I have a map for this, but I'm not on roll20 right now. So Leonardo's gonna quickly find this fucking thing real quick. Oh wow. What time is it? 10:09. Okay. I'm jamming out right now.
Dude, we're jamming?
Dude, you be jamming though. Actually, do we want to take a break? Real quick? Quick break.
Sure.
We'll do 20 minutes. Is that okay for you guys? Or do you want to go on third office? It's very large for an office. It's almost like it feels like a section of like it feels bigger than the actual like floors of the library. And she goes, "Oh, it's fine. It's partial. It's partially in the astral plane." But it's this massive section. She has her own collection of books, her own like large table that seems to have all these empty chairs, and then a desk at the end of the room that is rather large. And she kind of props herself up on her chair, kind of runs up on her chair and sits with her legs like supporting her up. She's above the desk, kind of like Elle from Death Note.
Was
Hello.
not expecting that reference.
She sits exactly like that.
Hey.
Um, and she goes, "All right then. Hello.
Hello.
Hmm, okay, okay. Let's see. You pointed Iris. You are from about 600 or so years ago. I see. How'd you get here?
Can I? I turn to Pharaoh and I'm like,
Your mic isn't picking up everything that you're saying, huh? Do you want sensitivity? Oh no, you're doing push talk. Let's try it again.
okay, sorry. I like turn to Vero and I'm like, can I say that?
You
Vero.
kidnapped her from the past.
Oh my God, send it. Vero like pats Iris's arm. He's like, yeah, it's fine. Go ahead.
Um, so, uh, long story short, I guess, they, and I gesture to, Vero and, Cinder, um, they got blasted into the past, because of something, and then they met my brother in the past, and then through my brother, they met me, and then, uh, they had to get back, and I guess I was the only one that could bring them back, so I also came here, and I almost died on my first day back. Things are weird here, but it's okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
Okay. That's very interesting to me. All right then. Hmm. So you are not of this timeline. That is the key.
Iris, I think.
What about you?
Mm,
What do you need me for?
Princess looks at Vera and she goes, do you know magics? I'm a wizard.
I am a wizard, yes.
I can tell. Uh,
Oh, was it the big
you
book that I'm
wanted,
carrying around?
you wanted the henomancy?
Yes. Do you have hemomancy?
I know, I'm very familiar with henomancy.
You are.
Of course.
I look around. Can
What
I?
kind of wizard would I be if I didn't know henomancy?
I don't know.
A pussy.
A lot of wizards
That's
don't
what.
know.
Yeah, and the pussies. Little bitches. Can't do shit. They fought prestidigitation spells and that's it.
You're cool. Can I? Do you have them in here? Do you mind if I look around?
I do not have them in here.
Oh.
You see, the castle isn't very fond of magics that are deemed unsavory. As a result, they've locked Hinomanzi into the bottom floors of this establishment.
Of this one?
Yes.
Can you get to there?
Nope.
Who can get down to there?
Nobody.
No, but why the fuck do they have it then?
It's there because Osterok likes to. Osterok enjoys having books and collecting them. He would prefer his collection collects dust instead of knowledge. He's a little bitch, and I would fucking kill him with my pinky. But anyways,
Sorry.
I cannot access the floors down there because some people do not enjoy my opinions. It has landed me in a predicament where I am unable to access vaults of knowledge. He thinks he's being clever, he's really not. You know, men. Anyways,
Yeah.
however, you have someone who is from outside of time and space. Perhaps the arcane magics that withhold people from entering that section of the library, perhaps it does not affect her because she is still as as I would put it, outside of the realms of time and space.
How can you
Yes, you're
tell?
an anomaly.
Ooh.
How can I tell?
Yeah, how can you tell?
Well, how do you tell what time it is, hmm?
I look at a clock, but she's not a clock.
Vera, everything is a clock. There are clocks everywhere. We see the evidence of time and space rippled throughout all of society. Every pore on your skin is the essence of time and space.
Cool. That's
Also,
awesome.
I invented chronomancy. So
Leo, do I know what chronomancy is?
vaguely make an Arcana check.
Arcana. Click.
Fuck up.
Bro, I'm just sitting here.
You'll die. We will kill you.
Yeah, do it.
Goodbye. No, I'm kidding.
Arati cast fireball. No. 12 plus 21?
21. The 21. You know chronomancy as like this as like the magic of time. You know that it's incredibly hard. The average wizard will not be able to do it in their lifetime. As far as you know, Soliana invented chronomancy. That's what you learned.
Was Arati a student of Soliana?
Arati was a student of Soliana.
Oh, okay, cool. I think Vera will be like, oh, is that what Soliana, what, man, whatever, Soliana like taught you? You made it?
She wishes she taught me chronomancy. Oh, that bitch kept asking me how I did it. She only found out after the fact.
Can't, what? Oh my god, I'm sorry. This is a lot to take in.
Mm. Are you too a victim of propaganda like your friend upstairs? Your tiefling bitch.
Whoa, okay. He's just, to be fair, he's not really in the loop like we are. We don't really. He's just kind of like a guy. We don't really tell
What loop?
him.
The only loops that exist are time loops, and we don't want those. What's it? What's it? What?
Or I mean, you explained it pretty good. Well, there are no loops. I didn't say that. Just kidding.
Osterok's evil.
Shut up, Cinder! Oh my
We all know.
god! Great. Basically.
Gonna try to overthrow the king.
But by becoming a loop.
That's hilarious.
You already know that one.
Little bitch locked me up here because I didn't quite like the king. I thought he was quite a little shithead, had a whole huge stick up his ass.
Maybe you inspired him.
Perhaps I did. Although Asarak has always been a big pushover. Always wanted to be buddy with the king, you know. Had lots of opinions, very nice to him. After all, he's the king's right hand man. Of course, why wouldn't he want to, be all buddy with him?
Sounds like a brown noser.
That's what I said, and landed me here, so. If there's anything that you should know, it's that men, especially Asarak, are very sensitive about their and the nether regions. So
Did you tell Osrak he had a small
have,
dick?
they have, let's just say he has a lot to compensate for.
I believe it.
I mean, wizards are just like that now.
yeah, it's
Still
true.
has the big dick energy.
Hmm?
Wizards don't have big dick energy.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Mm,
So you were saying we could get Iris into the downstairs?
you can. And if
How?
she can get through, you can probably get through. I'm forbidden from going down there. Well, the second I try to pass, it ricochets me into the next dimension. Not literally, I mean that figuratively. Uh,
That's always fun.
I was gonna say, wow, extra plane of travel would be crazy. Mm,
no, there's absolutely no kind of interplanar travel here, extraplanar or anything of the sort. They've made it inconvenience for the average library goer by absolutely restricting any kind of teleportation magic within it because they were worried I would reverse engineer it somehow.
you
They
must.
were right, I would have.
I was gonna say you must be a really good wizard. Holy shit!
Oh, I'm the best wizard.
Yeah, I mean you invented a whole school of magic. I'd hope so. Nope, I didn't mean to say it like
Damn,
that. Never mind.
oh, damn right I did. No, you're very much right.
Cool. Fuck.
Not only that, by the most powerful form of magic of all.
What's that?
Clemency, you fucking dingus.
Sick. No, I just wanted to hear you say it. You know. It's really. It's weird. It just sounded right. You know.
Mm. Anyways, you want the Onomancy, there's some books down there. If you can get access to them, it's all yours, but you have to do something for me first.
What's that?
It doesn't work. I have to fucking undo it. It's terrible. I have to unplug this first, and then I have to plug it back in, and then I have to go like this. There we go.
Whoa,
So
Arati, that's
far,
really complicated.
no, oh, shut up. What'd you ask her?
Could you start
Um,
over from the top?
Oh shit, I'm watching a favor. Okay. You see, Osterrock thinks he's quite funny. And he has decided that not only am I unable to access some of the most incredible books on magics ever to be seen, but he decided to put my spell book down there. I'm not very keen on that. You see, he thinks he's being funny because he puts my belongings where I can access them. I can cast very rudimentary magics. My memory has served me quite well, and some of the wizards of old had no spell books. They use pure memory to remember their spells. And so I have a list that I have memorized, but my spell book holds much more.
So you want us to get your spell book back?
Yep.
Easy enough. It's already going to be down there.
Yeah, I figure if we've already done it, we might as well just. I mean, I'm probably gonna grab everything that I can carry. Bag of holding. That's right. Never mind. Yeah, sure. If we can
Oh,
find.
I don't care where you steal from down there. I go crazy. It's not my library, not my books.
I pull out a journal and write that down. I'm like, okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah, quote me on that one.
No, it's just I would forget. Never mind. Cool. Do you have any? Just, I know that you've been here for like a super long time, and that like I'm sure you have like a whole everything. You're super smart. I assume. So and so, so and so. Do you
Hmm.
do you have any idea of how we could get in there using Iris, or do we just like Iris walk in?
So Iris at the wall.
Oh yeah, this is Iris. I'm Vero. That's in the. I don't know if we said that.
I hold on one moment. And you see she waves her hand, And she kind of was. You see this like bright blue ring of magic appear, and then suddenly a copy of Arati appears, and a copy of all I believe four of you. There's four of you in this room. A copy of all four of you appear, uh, and um, the you four and Arati go translucent, while this copy and the other ones, and the copies of you are like regular like looking. And you see this Arati clone goes, well, unfortunately I can't bring it down. Then it's against the law. And then Arati goes, shh, follow me.
I like look at Cinder, like translucent Cinder, and I'm like, this is the fucking best day. And then I go follow. Then I go follow already.
Like I said,
Follow
thanks very
already.
much. And we will close off on there. Josh, did you want to do anything, or do you want to just kind of chill?
I'm good to just chill.
Okay, no worries. In that case, we'll close off. I don't want to get too far with